What's your expectation as to how much further, particularly the cyclical stocks, albeit they're pulling back today, can run with all of the good news that we've had for those types of stocks of late?
Well, look, I think that you really have to segment out these value or cyclical stocks that have already made their big run. I mean, some of them already, like the restaurant stocks, are already back at their all-time highs. So I think that there's still some beaten down sectors that still have some catching up to do. I would say that the banks are one of them. I'd say, hotels, the theme parks, the airlines. If you believe in the big recovery story and the snapback with the vaccines, there's still some catching up to do, even within the value space that you can look at. You can throw, mall REITs in there as well. REITs in general, to me, look to be, outside of office REITs, seem to have some more upside here. I think that, we're talking about a really limited universe, even within the value space right now, but still some opportunities.
Do you think Janet Yellen is as positive for the broader markets as perhaps was celebrated earlier this week on the news of her likely nomination?
Look, this is a market, Wilf, that's, it seems to fit the narrative to the pricing. We were supposed to get a blue wave coming out of the election, by the big reflation. We didn't get the blue wave. And then it's, we're not going to get the tax hike, so, buy the market. Earlier this week, we had the IHS market index come out, and everybody just leapt right on top of it, even though that index barely has a 50% track record of predicting the actual official ISMs. And so then, the vaccine news, that's real news. But, Janet Yellen, since when has a Treasury Secretary been appointed that created such extreme enthusiasm? Like, what is she really going to do for the stock market on her own? So, again, it's just a case of the market looking at the price action saying, wow, this has gone parabolic. I got to find a reason. So it's Janet Yellen. I just think that it's a momentum-driven market right now, and momentum can sometimes carry you a very long way to valuations we haven't seen since September 2018. We know what happened next. But, no, I don't give a lot of credence. Look, I think that she'll be just fine. People were saying that, look what the stock market did when she was, head of the Fed. But, as if that had anything really just to do with her. The reality is that the stock market under Steve Mnuchin in the past 4 years did just as well as it did under Janet Yellen over her 4-year tenure at the Fed. So it's just basically a classic case of pundits taking the narrative and fitting it to the price action.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.